Welcome back, YouTube. J-Bob, the video game slob, coming at you with a literal dumpster fire as we're staring at a garbage bag full of crap. I get a call once a month. It's from a son and his mother, and they do this garage sale thing. He buys storage units. He mostly scraps, but they have toys and games and stuff like that. So they always call me with the video games that they've picked up for the last month, and anything else that they have up there, I go get that I think I can maybe make a buck on. So this is the month of October's edition. I was lucky enough to be able to get in today before they opened. I don't usually get in before they open because I don't need to, because he holds all the video game stuff from me, and I'm not usually looking to buy too much of the other stuff. But it just worked out. I have some home renovations going on today, and so I was able to slip out, head up there this afternoon. And here's what I got. So let's dig through this. This was $200, as I've said. I think I've lost my mind. It was one of those things you get the total, and you're like, maybe I shouldn't do this. So here's what we got. An untested PS1. But you can pop the door open and it closes, so that's a pretty good, sign that it may work. There's no game in it or anything like that. Who knows? We'll see. I don't pay anything for the little Wii things. A 7800, which, almost always work. I'm not too worried about the condition on these. And it's not too hard to get an AV cord. But the power cords on those, I think, are crazy expensive. I know the originals are... I have no idea. If like XYAB or somebody like that makes some cords I can get. Or if my buddy that owns the game store maybe has an extra sitting around that he needs to get rid of. I think I paid $2 for a Nintendo Wii dock. I think the last one of these I got maybe 20 or 25 out of, so hopefully that's kind of good. What else was down here in the cords? Oh yeah, here we go. My buddy said this was a good deal. I have no idea. I didn't look it up. It's not really my console, not really my deal. But he said pick it up. He would at least backstop me on it. An NVIDIA Shield? I don't really do consoles that stuff doesn't plug into. So I don't know. Maybe some of you out there are like, $15 is a great deal, or $15 you're an idiot. I'm not sure. There's the gross controller that comes with that. So that'll be a project, digging into that. Yeah, I do remember he had this in there, little Game Boy power cord. Those are always good because I just picked up 2 Game Boys that were short a power cord. Oh, is that the power supply? I'm missing a piece, maybe? Oh, God, that would be terrible. Some Wii third-party remote. I don't know, with a fake back on it. That's probably nothing. Not getting any money out of that. This was a total wild card. I don't usually do dolls, but a friend of mine has gotten into them over the last couple years, and he sells the bejeebus out of this stuff. And it's a space a lot of people aren't in, so that often works. But it had, like, a Barbie here, another couple Barbies there. That'll be trash. I can just fish that right out. Car with the missing door, trash. More Barbies here. I'm trying to find something that... Oh, yeah, like these. So these are, I think, OMG dolls. I'm learning all this from him. And I think those, might go with these kind of clothes. Sell for a couple bucks a piece, or you can get a few dollars a piece out of them. So that's pretty good. A lot of this I'll probably flip to him. Again, I know that these are called, like, LOLs. I don't know what they go for, 50 cents or $1 a piece. And so to get 20 bucks out of them, I don't think should be too hard. Like, maybe that would be $5 or $8. So hopefully I can just get some money out of this stuff fast and then throw out the rest as trash. There's a little doll stand there. Yeah, there you go. OMG. So hopefully that helps that move. All I got to do is get 20 bucks. Again, a lot of times you're doing these things, you're just like, what's the downside risk? How much money can I make out of this? Can I just do a wacky stack where you just put a batch of crap together and trick somebody into buying it? That's what we're going to hope for. And then hopefully we'll get all this into the computer, get this into the database, and be able to go over a more realistic total, as I know everything that I bought, because I just kind of throw things together and you make a deal. That's just dust. I think that'll come right off. But the Indians are now the Guardians. People in Ohio love anything that's Chief Wahoo for whatever reason. They hate the Guardian names, and they're in the playoffs. So if I can get that listed, I can get that out of here quick. Again, Yankees in the playoffs, a little dirty. But these are like official hats, so that does pretty well. What is the name of these? New Era, there you go. That's the name. See, I'm a great sports fan. Again, Detroit Tigers, somewhat local, all-star game. You know, I don't know. People love them. They were like $3 each. Here we go. Wii was $10. And I do believe this is maybe sealed, but I looked in there. Well, you can't see it on camera, but you can in person. There's a disc in there. So there you go. If you're watching my video the other day, there's your tip. Always look out for that. And here's one that's empty. So there's a good chance there's a second Wii Sports in there. I'm hoping. Always like to check these if there's a memory card. There is, so maybe there's a good chance there's downloaded games and content on there. Wii's are fairly bulletproof, knock on wood. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. I don't know what else is in here. Disney Infinity 2.0. I don't think that has any value. Third-party PS2 controller. PS2 controllers are always breaking, so that's always good. Wii remotes, you can almost always get $10 out of, but that one's missing a back. But there's always broken ones, so I always have extra backs. Another one. The Atari 2600 was a 4-switch that I got for free. Astrobot, but it's Peggy. There's no cord on the 2600, so that's not going to be worth anything. Some loose Wii Call of Duties, those aren't going to be worth a darn thing. There's a whole bunch of these. I think it was $15 for like the 7 or 8 of those that I got. So, I don't know. Hopefully those, I mean, they're all different ones. You know, they're coming off the packaging and stuff, but whatever. $2 vintage turtle. That was like a $2 xenomorph or whatever those are called. Again, the doll thing. I think these are Monster Highs or Rainbow Highs. My friend will know who she is. Maybe she's worth money for the couple bucks I paid. 2010 wrestling belt. Again, was probably like $2-3. But there you go. It's 7 minutes. I don't want to keep rambling. We'll go through this giant pile of crap. Oh, wait. Oh, we got to pull this out because maybe we have sneakerheads. Will the sneakerheads tell me this saved the day? I bought this pair. Obviously, this is one of them. It said Air Force One somewhere on here, maybe. Right there. Air Force One. Is that an authentic Air Force One? We're going into the Christmassy type holidays, so hopefully that's good. Obviously very dirty. I think there's ways to recondition this. I'll watch some YouTube on that. I am not a sneakerhead. This is probably my first sneaker purchase, so until then, hit them with the WWE champ. We're out. J Bob, the video game slob, just lighting $200 on fire. We'll see you tomorrow, YouTube.